Welcome back. I did promise another one all the way till the 18th. So this is today's reading. And I only used 2 decks this time, and it didn't require a lot of cards to get the message. Again, I'll put the names of the cards in the description. But as usual, the fairies had a lot to say. So it seems like it's another love reading, or at least a relationship with feelings. So this first card is the Ace of Water, right? It talks about an opportunity in love, an opportunity for love, an opportunity with regards to some sort of feeling relationship, right? And the coming after it is the Five of Fire. Now, with the Ace of Water and the Five of Fire coming up together, right? Five of Fire usually indicates disease, discomfort, dis-ease, discomfort, conflict, unease, and coming after this Ace of Water, it talks to me specifically about an uneasy feeling. If you look at this creature in here, she seems it's almost like it's an uneasy feeling with this. It gives me the impression of like butterflies or fluttering in the body, anxiety. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from these two, right? So this has something to do with a potential relationship or an opportunity for a relationship, and some disease, some discomfort, some anxiety, some internal conflict around this opportunity, right? So next we have the Page of Earth and the Ten of Water. Page of Earth again is a messenger. This is moving forward. This is slow movement forward. This is steady and slow movement. The Ten of Water is about emotional fulfillment, completion, happiness, getting what it is that you want in love, in relationship, reciprocation of feelings, and all together, what this is telling me with the 10, this is all really a story, as most of my readings tend to be. Bit of a story here about somebody thinking about asking for an opportunity for a relationship, asking for an opportunity in love, shooting their shot, if you want to call it that, shooting their shot, asking for an opportunity in love, asking for possibly another chance, possibly asking for a chance. Yeah, basically wanting to ask, but we have the anxiety here, we have the disease here with the Five of Wands. I'm getting used to these camera angles, this thing with this Five of Fire here. We have this discomfort in themselves, this anxiety that's happening here. So that's what this story is. So somebody is thinking about shooting their shot, and they're a little scared about doing it. Well, are they scared? No, they're not. It's not scared. They have a little fluttery. They have a little anxiety. They may have some questions about going forward, I guess, which is normal. Very simple message. Very, very simple message. So somebody out there who's listening to this wants to step forward and ask for an opportunity in love. Well, the fairies had a lot to say, as they usually do. So I have the Dryad, right? This Dryad is essentially, she is the counselor, the therapist of the fairies. She sits in the oak tree and listens to all the problems and the challenges that the fairy has. She has very little sense of humor. She is the typical, what you would call, let me describe her, would be those therapists that have those droning, monotone voices that almost put you to sleep because they're just there to listen to you, and it just seems like they're getting paid and it's a bit of an obligation. That's what she feels like. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah. The Oread, right? She is the epitome of luck, happy-go-lucky. If luck, the spirit of luck, were to be embodied, it would be her. She is about being a free spirit, living life to the fullest, squeezing every ounce of joy and pleasure out of life. And then we have the Two of Bells that comes with that, right? The Two of Bells that come after that. Now, what these three cards here are telling me, right? These three fairy cards are telling me is that they think that you're overthinking this. That if there's something that you want to do, you should just go over and do it. You're overthinking it. This need to be hard work. This is, just do it. They are telling you just to shoot your shot, grab your life, don't overthink it, essentially. Now, there is another fairy that says, and this is more of a sober voice, because let's face it, the fairies and them, they love drama, they love going for the super exciting stuff. The moment you decide to be all dramatic and be all up in your feelings and that sort of thing is when fairies start to roll their eyes at you, because let's face it, there could only be one drama queen in this relationship, right? So they'll always say that. What are you thinking about this so much for? Well, just go ahead and do it. Live your life, have fun. You're overthinking this stuff, right? So we have some more sober fairies that are saying to you, using the Judgment card and this Hermit in reverse, they're telling you, if it is that you are going to go ahead and do this, great, wonderful, but make sure that you're not doing this out of a sense of fear. Make sure that you're not doing this from a place of fear or because you are afraid to be alone, that you're tired of being on your own and that you're afraid to be alone. So two different sets of things. You're overthinking it, and if it's what you want to do, great, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Make sure you're doing it for companionship, for love, and that it's not out of a fear of being alone. You should know it's listen to fairies. I hope you like this reading. It was very short, it was very sweet. I did not need a lot of cards, but I would put the description of the decks that I use in the description below.